we can put that away. Since I haven't heard any noises so far. If there is construction noise, I will mute. Um, if it's too noisy, but for now it's chill. So yeah. So today, 3 days away again from the mod. We're gonna get a resource booster. That's nice. 15 hours. I think that means we're gonna be able to grab a whole bunch of stuff. Especially because I'm going to be doing a lot of conservation. If not on stream, then at least later on. So let me hit up my good buddy. And we can get this show on the road if you may. Yeah, so the Vidaria Prime, we are missing one of the relics, and I am kind of just hoping that my friends will get it. Otherwise, that I get it somehow. Doing fashion, but obviously is grinding, standing. Oh! Yeah, so noise suppression does not suppress all of that. The noise gate does, though. Yeah, no, the noise gate doesn't, like the noise gate when I'm not talking. Well, anyways. Well, while there's no jackhammering, I will at least talk and say hi, Chroma. How you doing? Welcome. We are gonna be doing what's the rare one? We're gonna do the main blueprint. Hold one get voltaic strike, barrel Kadir, I think. Yes. So I'm debating some of you guys into thinking I'm actually getting Caliban Prime. I mean, Caliban Prime I will go for, but my main priority is gonna be the Vidaria Prime. And that is simply because I think it sounds cool. That's literally it. It's just I think it sounds cool. Do I have a spare voltaic? I don't. Oh well. Be sure. Here's my super built Comorex. It was nice seeing Prime Access Day. Yeah, I have hopes. Um, I have my hopes. I think it will be cool. I mean, I've enjoyed Caliban. I think Caliban Prime would be equally fun. Mm, I think I want to do with this build. Not really. I'm quite happy with this build as is. I know I'm visiting Tesha and Lua the Scrub. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, look at this. Struck enemies become lightning rods with a chance to attract bolts of chain lightning that can jump to nearby enemies. It's a pure lightning, high crit weapon. Status is decent, but I believe the fire rate is low, so We already saw a blast valence formation recursion. Oh goodness. Is it gonna be the new Sobek acid shells? No acid shells, maybe molecular prime. Ooh. I mean, molecular prime is also really good. It's no one tap destroy a room, it's but you know, it's still pretty good. From a radiant. Uh, But mind you, it's like quiet all morning. Like, usually I start streams around 9 a.m., right? Yeah. Uh, literally about right after I started streaming, they're like, haha, is that better? I think I turned it down a bit too much. Sneaky fella. Jeez. That's good to hear. Thanks for pointing it out, by the way, Chroma. I love Ratchet. I love getting nothing. Oh my goodness. Come on. This is a mag bubble. I meant like for the acolyte, you know. Generally, I bubble the acolyte. I was just wondering whether you were casting it or not. Don't mean to sound like a needy meta gamer. My damage is a little low right now. I brought a headshot kill weapon onto a mission where a lot of the enemies don't have headshot kill potential. Where are the enemies? We killed them all. Look what happened. Blimey. More fire rate. Don't mind if I do. That's a malice bubble. Oh, okay.
Your hard work is really paying off.
3 rads.
but we're there. I do not think the murmur will miss this, do you?
Oh, okay. All right. Whew.
You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
Okay.
Ahoy, hoy!
That little okay was the like one short moment in which there was no noise.
To wield them, Papa invented the crucibles. Incredible devices capable of fusing these elements into the complex elemental forces. Forces we require to complete Papa's vision. I have marked a crucible. Go there now.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
A crucible! You must feed it the correct ampoules. Capsules of elemental forces compressed to a near impossible density. Volatile enough to be used as a grenade, should the need present itself. The problem? Our adversaries have taken Papa's ampoules, and repatriate them. Within this crucible, heat and cold birth a blast force.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
You must lob the correct ampoules towards the crucible.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Now the tricky part. Air pressure management. Stay limber, biped. You know, with your limbs. New pressure band identified. The process will not succeed if pressure continues to rise. Open the release valve! Success! A new complex element has been created. Locating the next crucible. Papa's vessels move one step closer to completion. Huzzah! Should you feel the need to withdraw, the path to the sanctum is open to you. Naturally. force shall surely result. Crucible under pressure. Let's keep the system cooking, shall we?
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Release valve pressure now. We have a new pressure target. Shazam! Oh, what a gorgeous sub. Who's a pretty sub? You are. You're a pretty sample, aren't you? Create another. Corrosive force results from the interplay of electricity and toxicity.
Can I speak now? Maybe. But yes, Red crits on the innervate on like any low crit weapon now has been like super fun.
Now for the alchemy. Manage the venting system to keep pressure within the desired range.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Should pressure exceed mandated tolerances, your work shall be for naught. Hit the release valve. Pressure calibration changing. Progress. But we require more. Again. Gas elemental force. Heat and toxin amphores required.
You have collected enough reactors to open the relic.
On your toes. We must keep the pressure in range. Our pressure target is shifting. Shoot the valve to release pressure. Would you look at that? The purity!
Yeah, Pale is extracting for us, so they're just going on. He was just there for the vibes. Didn't have a aim to get the Caliban and stuff drops, so
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is
yeah,
open.
that's nice. Sometimes you just do a mission to hang out more than anything. That's always nice. Yeah, can probably last gasp herself. Stir an M4 at somebody. Yeah. Oh, that's probably spawning. Yeah. Oh well.
On your toes.
Oh wait, no.
Keep the pressure
Interrupted
going.
it just in time. Oh wait, nope. Never mind. It's here. Excellent too. Hanging out at Warframe. How dare you? Socializing, enjoying yourself? Nah, that's nah.
Pressure calibration changing. Shoot the valve to release pressure.
Could technically stack infinite enervate if I just oh, never mind. I need to like not land direct hits, which is eh.
Why, I do say, it's perfect. Make another.
Sure, sure, I'll take that. What? I'm trying to get the common drop. Hello? So, common drop is, the rarest, I guess, you know? That's how that works. Yeah, I mean, it's still a status beast. It's just, it can also crit now. It's like the Kuva Nucor, you know? Used to be a sort of Arcane Avenger, Adaza Kavat, Harrow kind of thing, if you wanted to make it crit. Otherwise, you just run Blast.
A magnetic force can be created by electrical stimulation of an intensely cold subject.
mission to find out what's inside.
Where the what am I? Oh, just there. Somehow.
Now for the alchemy. Manage the venting system to keep pressure within the desired range.
Yeah, Enervate Balefire is now like one of the things to run on, especially Aegis scale augment, children. Otherwise, I mean, I guess Encumber? I don't know. Maybe, no, Flare isn't. No, actually, no, Encumber and Flare aren't very good because the status chance is also kind of dookie.
Our pressure target is shifting. Release valve pressure now.
Yeah. Definitely cooked with Enervate, I will say.
The purity.
Deadhead.
Do it again.
And use Deadhead additive with, which I don't know if it has multi-CO. But, well, it has no CO actually. He's Deadhead on an AoE weapon. Oh gosh. AoE projectile weapon, even. Uh, okay, let's extract. I need to pick something up from outside. Yeah, need to pick something out from outside the door. Apparently, my grandpa was knocking on the door. Not that anyone could hear anything, because, well, first of all, I didn't know he'd be there. Second of all, there's jackhammering going on outside. So, rip. But I mean, he's a hearty guy. He's quite healthy, so he was fine. It's just that there wasn't really anyone to receive him. Rip. My bad. Our bad. Okay.
Samples over here, if you please.
BRB. All right. I am indeed back. Uh, so we just need the Vedaria Prime stock, but honestly, since we are already trying to get, uh, so you don't have S18. So from B rotations of Apollo Lua. So four conduits, and then two conduits each time. I mean, it's also in the 3-4 conduit drops thing, so actually we could still run it. It's just yeah, so my Zakti Riven currently it's status duration and crit damage, and the negative is zoom, which is like we don't really zoom on this. So crit damage is spicy, uh, and honestly, status duration I can't complain because yeah, like stacking gas clouds is good stuff. So yeah, all right, let's do some Apollo Lua. Yeah, it is a pretty darn good ribbon, I will say. And come if you wanna join. Oh wait, you don't need steel path. Hold on. Normal path. See you get from that first. The Axie S18. I mean, we could. Oof. Yeah, surely we get it first try. I don't have a Prism Guard built on this. So you're just doing an Axie Fisher, right? Alright, let's bring your Axie Relic. Let's do an Exterminate. I'll just throw on, I guess this. Yeah, my hands are full in the kitchen. Ooh, Chroma's cooking. Alright. Alright. All the best of that.
fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. Keep fighting. As long as the enemy is here, this tower is useless to us.
Yeah, the butler. That's pretty cool.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
And even if you only mean that figuratively, still pretty cool if you think about it. Yes, I am running a Sunder Harrow. Goodness me, 169 kills. Just from whop 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 whop. I'll grab your Velox.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
This is helpful. Well, you know what? That counts as well. Scott, I'm just saying. Being a good person has aura. Being helpful, W. Big W. Especially in a world where many people want to be individualistic, want to have, and people want to have, benefits to themselves. W aura. To get, to just be helpful. I can't remember what I needed to build that required both Aragon and Nitane. No. Oh, of course. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to get that fissure done, you know? Just see what we could do there. Yeah, viral primer, easy.
Operator, incoming transmission. It's from Fortuna.
Alright. Allied base selling the latest in asset security. Conduit. Put the key in, and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you gotta wait to open. Something happens to the conduits before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods. Ever. Also, Bleeder's allied cell detect you will try to kill you. With that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started. In your regular vault job, allied base sell the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the tenor. Don't you worry. Oh. There's a few voices. By high ranking marketing marks. Knock them down. See what they got. First key. Right. Find a matching conduit. And does and you can kiss the conduit goodbye. Hello. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. The construction noises make it extra crunchy. You're right. Next verse, same as the first. Yeah, I love Little Duck's voice. If I would, yeah, it's between her and Philomena Kong, whom, if I would ever like properly voice train, like full on dedicated voice train, I'd base it off those two. I don't even care about mommy ASMR, whatever, you know. I ain't gonna try for some kind of hot voice or nothing. No. Little Duck. Little Duck is where it's at. I mean, no shame to people who do use, you know, attractive voices as their baseline. Makes a lot of sense too. But, do you guys ship Maru with Varzia or with Little Duck? Out of curiosity. I do wonder if they will work as a trio, but I don't know. Next first, same as the first. The entire of the true. Let's have a full range. Oh. I walked away and my dog had blown somebody up and dropped the key. Cool. Oh, and another key right here. Okay. Also cool. It is nice to know that no matter what I do, I can always rely on my dog blowing everything up. Both. That's true. You know, networking, right? That's what networking is, right? Trust. I mean, what could be more attractive than, got more in ya? Alright, things are getting a little hairy. One more conduit, one more round, what'd you say? Here we go.
away from that
Conjure. Demo unit looking apart from that small demo unit looking apart from small to core, then take the conduit with them.
improvement. Won't be looking that Cubidon in the mouth.
That Cubidon in the mouse. In truth, there is nothing more attractive than knowing that Alad B sold the latest in asset security. Conduits. I mean, if you put the key in, you can pull the shinies out.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
443. Yeah, but it does drop on the C rotation as well. So it's probably just faster to do it like this.
Why is old Allard calling
Oh, you lot betrayers, isn't it?
no man. Care for another kick at a conduit? Signal returns. Dig in.
Well, there's a slightly lower chance, but I'd say time efficiency wise, probably makes more sense to just do more rounds. Unless you can get like multiple keys at the same time to blow up. But then at the same time, like my hound is a war criminal, so like we're not gonna really be able to ensure that it even does blow up. Like this bad boy's got condition overload. What am I holding? Square. Okay, the square key goes in the
Can't do anything about that
light blue hole.
routine. You'll just have to wear it. Maybe I can catch the next one.
You know, I don't even need to do this Hall of Ascension. I'm just doing it because I can. And I can just farm Vassar or Sakara in the meantime, so... Who's winning, really?
Conduit destroyed. Dust yourself off. You'll be
I don't think key holders are affected by demo unit spawns, but... I know the drop rate does depend on whether you've all... Like, you can't get ones for, keys you've already put in.
demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
Yeah, look at that. My dog did most of that. I mean, I'm doing decent damage as well. Xenoric does have the, this thing. Oh, that one I did, I think. Mow them down with a primary weapon. That was not a primary weapon at all. Because I can't exactly.
We'll get our asses handed to us. Still, with great stupidity comes great reward.
Oh, bugger. Hello, base. Oh yeah, we got an S18. I didn't even notice. I was too busy getting killed with the operator.
They're back, and they're well pissed off.
They're back, and they're well stuff. How long is this lure? Is this Hall of Ascension gravy? I swear.
Mind you don't get flanked.
Next verse, same as the first. Mind you don't get flanked. This is my operator damage challenge, in which my dog procs condition overload on itself and gets just a massive amount of damage off.
This is not how bills get paid.
Wonder if that Hall of Ascension is done yet. I can't really remember where it is. This way, yeah, it was. It's still going. What? Oh, there's your head.
Demo units looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
Haha.
Alright, it's getting a little
Harry. Oh my god, what'd you say? There we go. That was like 3? I think that was 3.
safety's off. We kicked a cloud car. Here we go.
Wait, did that? Oh, wait. Where did it open? Oh, okay. Scam. No, not a scam actually. I got Vasara Sakara progress, so it's good. Having a little fun, you know.
More of the old ultra-violence. Keep your back to the objective, old mate. Lock it down.
Tissue box.
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
Well, Vasara Sakara. It's this sort of soldier, shoulder sigil that you can put on your Warframe, and when you do that, operator kills contribute towards some cosmetic upgrades. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just standing in the center. I think it broke. Rip.
From little things, big things grow, dreamers. I believe
Either it broke or it was just not meant to be. What a shame either way.
Conduit's about to reset. Feeling lucky?
I don't need either of the drifts mods. Neither of us need either of the drift mods. Yeah, it's the thing you buy with plat, the Vaso Sakara. And like the drift mods don't even sell for much plat, so it's not really anything I need to get done. It's just a little, side objective that I'm like, why not? Put the key right in front of the wrong one. Okay, I see how it is. So many nullifiers. Good gracious, got convention going? You've actually never tried it? Well, I mean, you do have to spend plant on it. And then you have to do all that. But I find it a nice little indicator of how much I've played, you know? And I put it on Citrine. So it's like, how much I play Citrine.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
How about beeping? Demo unit's on its way. Yes, it's another fire convention. Or like type null or something, I don't know. Universal medallion. Fascinating. Okay.
Care for another kick at a conduit?
What have I even used that for? I don't know what I want to build standing on. If I remember correctly, you can't even use them on the conclave, so like, what's the point? Really good though.
Eyes open, sunshine.
Here we go. Scrimbus. Oh, it's right here.
Right, they're having a go. Keep the demos away from that conduit.
They're having a go. How many relics we getting? We got 2. Let's go for... Well, my hope is 5, but... I will settle for 3 or 4. If we're getting pretty bad luck. You're going this way, are you? Sneaky little fella, eh? Think you're so smart, eh?
Fiddling with an ink.
Not very.
How's that feel?
35 rotations. Whew. I already got 2, right? What's a little more?
Conduit's about to reset.
Yeah. Universal medallions are just kind of like, okay, I'll just collect this, you know? It's like... I guess I could use it on Caesar's standing if I really wanted to, but... Level cap? Okay. Yeah, let's just level cap a non-steel path disruption, you know. See you in about 5 years. They're having a go. Demo units off the conduits. Oh, you can have that one. Round goes there.
The old ultra-violence.
Get down to it. Alright.
Lock it down till
Two.
she pops.
I like that one. Lock it down till she pops. Lock it down till she pops. Why does Ali call you lot betrayers anyway? Good Scrimbus. Water potato. Oh, I've they colonized my country. Okay, the least I could do is steal their accent. ASMR. Oh gosh, imagine you're like I mean, I don't know what roleplay ASMR would do that, but like normal ASMR, it feels like a.
Got another round in ya?
I'm sure if you whisper that, it would make some pretty good sounds if you whispered it actually. Leave after 3 relics. Okay. All right, one more, then we go. Lock it down till she pops. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of sounds to it.
Next verse, same as a first. Mind you don't get flat.
So I was thinking like, cause yeah, usually when I think of ASMR, I quite like the sleep aid ones are fun, but like if it's sleep aid and it's also roleplay, that's like extra fun because it's like okay, I've got this, uh, I'm I've got this sort of strange beast monster thing, and it's helping me fall asleep right now. That's very nice. Or the ones which are like you're abducted by an alien. It's trying to help you have a good night's sleep. It's like sure, why not, right? It's just like little duck tries to make you go to sleep so you don't become a demo unit. I don't know. Little duck finds you on Lua and tries to make you rest while demo units are on their way. I don't know. We're gonna have to workshop that one. Grab the key. There you go. No doubt roleplayers. Why does Alec call you lot betrayers anyways? That sounds a bit sinister when you whisper it. There's me.
Alright, it's getting a little hairy.
Getting a little hairy. Come around. What'd you say? Oh, you're really relic. Nice.
Wakey, wakey.
Here we go. Wakey, wakey. Here we go. Okay, that wouldn't be very good for sleep aid, because that's literally opposite, is wakey wakey.
Can't do anything about that last interference routine. You'll just have to wear it. Maybe I can catch the next one.
Sentient fighters can adapt to your attack.
LV is on a chair. No, that's if you do the corpus disruption, and And he's talking to PT, I think it was, right? Oh, CT actually. I'm pretty sure it was CT, not PT. So, yeah, it's not Profit Taker. What is it? Control Terminal? Chicken Tikka? Well, that would be pretty nice. I don't think it's that though. Just a hunch. So, I get you stupidity comes great reward.
Bulk signal returns. Dig in.
I keep turning because I think that the window's open because these fellas are just so loud. It's not. They're just loud.
More of the old ultra-violence.
Yeah, objective, alright.
Lock it down.
Shoot pots. Yeah, I can't really. My brain doesn't really remember the first half of it, but knock it down to shoot pots is love that.
Improvement? Won't be looking that Kubidon in the mouth.
Won't be looking at Kubidon in the mouse. What about old mate? Well, I mean, actually, no, I kind of figure what old mate means. It's a very good friend. Because that's what Solaris calls you as well. Rank. One of them. Might be actually rank 5. Oh, bugger. Should have left that fella alive for next round. Means I'm owed. Yeah, I guess I am. I'm hag maxing. The ripe old age of 20 something. I've forgotten my own age. Hold on. Yeah, no, it's too much noise. I can't. No, not yet 24. Yeah. Soon. Eventually. On a certain day that I've already mentioned on a stream back when it was my birthday. Basically a hack. Don't be looking at Kubidon in the mouse. It's such a lovely line. I mean, it's basically don't look gift horse in the mouse, but, you know. Oh, you can well have life the objective. Not that that's particularly advisable, nor is it helpful in any way, because it just nullifies itself, but you can do that.
Prepare for incoming support.
Pretty good mastery rank.
Still, with great stupidity comes great reward. What do you reckon?
Alright. Wait, what things we had in obscure? I think
Wakey, wakey.
I'm not sure if I caught that right.
Go.
Oh, as in the Kuberdon being gift hosting? Not sure.
We got as much as we're getting, hotshot. We are a vapor trail.
We are a paper trail. Oh, my age is a stand-in for mastery rank. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I'm MR27. That's basically a hack. Conjunction survival, or it's conjunction survival. So I think between conjunction survival and conjunction survival, I think we should go for conjunction survival.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors' death.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? The Orican Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Tenno, if you have a necromech, this would be an excellent place to deploy it.
We could have done ESO for. You're right. We could have gone Radiance. Oh well, we can do that after this.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Oh no, you wanna eat lunch, right? Yeah. So you're gonna watch me stream Relic. So actually, no, you probably should go and actually get a proper lunch. So. Oh yeah, we can do that. Duotas Vandal, what? True. I don't have the Breathen nor Latho Vandal crafted yet, so
Fighters will soon attack.
I might as well work towards that, right?
They know you're here.
I
Prepare.
turned the fool into a well of life. Get wrecked. She running furious, no wonder. Ooh, Burston. Oh, Burston incarnate in the week circuit. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Red share.
Void manifestations drawn to this cursed place of stolen lives. They will drain your life support unless they are destroyed.
I forgot to swap to Madurai. Oh well. I mean, it's still workable. It's just. Oh yeah, you're right. Well, I run Enervate on Furious so that the non-incarnate can actually do damage. No, apparently it was Voltor that was doing the acolyte killing. Still,
Cracked open. Finish your mission.
increased damage and unlimited ammo. I don't mind if I do. my favorite like playstyle is still to this day carpet bombing. As in like jump up. So I like the Exceltra. The Shido as well. But I mean the Cephala still I don't know. Like it's not the only playstyle I'll do basically. But carpet bombing is probably one of my faves. You jump up, drop a bunch of aerial effects, watch everything fall over and die. That she do be pretty good. Lens with the carpet bombing, yeah. All the lens is really fun, yeah. Then the Kuba Brahma. Is raining fiery wrath upon everybody. Good stuff. Sorry. You know how E-daters have like back to jackhammering. So you know how E-daters have like, the Hapocket Harocket, right? Like what if somebody did like
Oculists, if they scan you, sentient fighters won't be far behind.
like
The sentient is onto you.
I don't know, what's a good weapon? Like her Furus, her Incarnon Genesis. It would be really stupid. But that would be kind of funny at the same time.
Don't worry, I'll take very good care of Varuna. I have just the spot in the kennel for her.
The queens have sought out warframes before, or sought to present them with yours. We cannot let the worm help Varuna.
Her Gross. No. You gotta. It's gotta be. Look, it's Warp. Are you serious? It's Warframe. It's gonna be homo. So it'll be like her Gross, her Grendel. Or his Gross, his Grendel. Let's be honest. If you're a Warframe player, well, you could still be straight.
Stations must not be allowed a foothold on Lua.
But
Is at risk. Destroy them.
if anything, you'd be cool with people who aren't. So like, you know. I mean, I know there are homophobic Warframe players, but Those don't count. Those aren't real Warframers. They're like man in the wall style, you know, man in the wall style, fake Tenno. Her AX-52, his AX-52, her primary crux, yo. That means that if you go from the hip, you can go on forever. Oh my goodness. Because the AX-52 has the innate, ammo efficiency, right? And then Crux makes it 100%. You say like, oh, you're AX-52 and you're Crux, huh? Well, then you keep firing from the hip. That's cursed. Well, it's not cursed actually. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, no, I've met straight Warframe players, but the Warframe players who are straight are like still cool with us. Like, so that's good. How? Why is Torment, Tor, Tor, Tor? Why is Torment here? Hello, Torment? What is what? I don't even know. The vibes down there were a bit stank. I was being tormented. Media literacy will not get through someone when this is what you're true. Well, you see, Lloyd and Albrecht they're basically siblings. Uh, yeah, yeah. Not for real. Like the some people will just be completely like refusing to. No, I don't think I'd have to abort if I was stuck there. I'm pretty sure the doorway would have been there anyways. But yeah, some people just like the game can say it and they'll still be like, oh, I think it's not real. And I think my favorite version of this is you don't see this in Warframe because well, Warframe's a Canadian game. But in gacha games, right? Now, gacha games are now from anywhere, right? Like, but mostly like China, Japan, and Korea is like the majority of them. Warframe is a gacha game, yes, but it is not so weirdified. Um, so the thing about all these more anime style gacha games is sometimes you just get like the silliest takes. Like, I don't think that these two are together because see, even though this is a Chinese game, you know, and the English translations are literal, right?
These manifestations, they aren't from the neural century.
Even though the translations are official translations from, you know, the developers endorsing it, let's look at the Japanese dub, which voiceover, which I don't even understand because I'm some random person from like I don't know Argentina or something, right? No offense to the Argentinians, I was just picking a random place that wasn't East Asia, right? Like, and well, based on this and my Google translating, uh, it probably means that they're actually friends. Yeah, like those takes. Is this a Guilty Gear comment? There is that very popular there's a very popular tweet which was like someone's gonna write like look in the camera and say they're trans, but someone will say that it's due to a translation error, that kind of thing. It's basically yeah. It is Bridget Guilty Gear. It is like just a whole bunch of other things as well. Especially when like the voice the voice acting talents are like officially like endorsing something, or like the like Zenus, right? User has voice actress. She she was just like, she's lesbian. So she was like, yeah, use her, and then like with the lesbian flag. People were so mad. They were like, how dare you? And it's like, do you know what game you're playing? But it's because they're so intent on believing that somehow, of all things, in a game that is not necessarily Chinese, for example, not necessarily Japanese, that they'll find something in the Japanese translation which somehow uh, says that there is nothing queer going on because my Sugoi Nihon could not possibly be um, you know, LGBT in any way, shape, or form. It's not like they have, you know, on multiple occasions, been quite chill with it. It is a guilty gear comment, yes, in that sense. But it was a general comment, but I did have in mind mostly like the Hoyo games. Because, man, that fandom, I still spectate it from like now and then, admittedly. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure now. You should just see how silly they're getting these days. Well, that and also the Yuri. You can't really can't really dispute that. The art and everything is still fun to follow, even if I have zero clue what's going on. But yeah, sometimes sometimes I just see fandom drama. I'm like, oh okay, yeah, we're gonna do that, huh? Sugoi Nihon mentally hurt. Look, I'm just saying that's probably like how these people think, anyways, right? They're like, I don't think so because, um, well, that would never happen because, uh, anything queer is clearly a Western thing. It's not like a human thing. It's clearly just a thing that like the people in the West came up with because they were bored. And like me, I'm also a Western, but I obviously can speak for the East. The glorious Orient, right? Um, and therefore I can definitely say that they would never gay. It's impossible. Yeah, no, anyone can never wear LGBT desu. I'm reading this out for stream. Um, No, I'm not Western. I'm saying like like most of the people arguing about this online are Western, and it's like, oh, okay, sure, we totally believe you. It's getting a bit warm. Oh, blimey, it's 31°C out, and I don't have my fan on. One sec. What time is it? Oh, it's almost noon. That's fine. Okay.
The Rainier and Corpus came here in search of treasure, but only found oblivion. They are trespassers here. You are not.
Yeah, they think they know Eastern culture. Are you serious? They think they know Eastern culture because they watch a few anime, but also because they've gotten into a circle where like they use it as escapism. But because they use it as escapism, the idea that anything anime adjacent or it could be anything that they themselves are not a fan of, is just too much to bear. I'm not a fan of the fact that these fellas just kind of teleport sometimes. Good job with murdering them down though. Yeah, when the gears are guilty. Oh, hey Malice, are you gonna... oh, yep, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, it's just kind of like as someone live, you know that one guy in charge of like CEO of TikTok who was like, um, sorry, I'm Singaporean, you know. That's me right now. I'm Singaporean, right? But like, as somebody who's, actually anywhere near, um, Japan, who's also visited Japan a few times, with someone, with a sister who has actually learned Japanese, right, and like gotten to understand it, and then because of visiting Japan, we've gotten ourselves acquainted with stuff like the social issues going on there, right, and the culture, what do's and don'ts, and all that. Like a lot of these people would not survive if they actually tried to integrate with Japan. Only clip of that sea I know. Look, last time I went to Japan was before I even knew you existed. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. So, I could not have. I mean, it's a Western game about identity humanization. Tempo release day. Oh my goodness. Look, all I'm saying is that not everyone deserves to have a content creator, glyph in Warframe. And if you're gonna, and if something that you yourself call a Western ideology is gonna upset you when it's in a Western game about, you know, various ideologies, well, I'm sorry. And if you're gonna say that, oh, it got political, well, we've literally been in multiple wars. We're a child soldier. We've done uh, various. We do sabotage. In fact, there's a mission literally called sabotage. We do espionage. We do spying, right? We do invasions, right? We literally, as like to quote the Lotus, bring balance to the origin system by taking either side of an invasion, right? Basically, tactical like sabotage of both sides to maintain some form of system balance throughout the origin system. Like it's all political. 12 quarters of people in my lobby are using the pride glyph for real, right? Like this is a very woke game and also quite political. I'm very glad for that, by the way. Like, of all the games to play in this day and age, Warframe is probably one of my favorites ever. Like the devs are so open with their willingness to support us, right? Like prime time during Pride Month, they literally call it Pride Time. Like it's no like, oh, we just put a rainbow in the corner thing, and like they've got pronouns on them at all times, which is, you know, you may think that's not much, but it goes a long way because, you know, they're in a day and age where people are upset by even a small thing like that. I choose to be equally heartened by that small thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was probably max rank ages ago. Now I think about it. Actually, I probably even saw it and then I forgot that I had max ranked it. This is your last relic? I might have been mine as well, to be honest with you. Streamer luck? Maybe? I don't know. The clutch, you know? Alright, so we're just missing the receiver, I think. Which, rip, I guess. Alright.
The void has summoned a new presence and it craves our life support. Destroy these manifestations.
Alright. Okay. Time to... Every single second spent on a quest featuring the corpus is a political statement. For real. Like,
Sentient is onto you.
that's true. 99% of relic crackers quit before they get the drop they want. Don't stop gambling. I mean, in Warframe. Void Fisher. Don't stop Void Fishering. Sorry. Must. I need to cover my legal grounds here. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, the whole point of the corpus, and like, they're quite blatant about it, you know, the whole like, oh, generational debt. Oh, exploitation of the poor, you know, to an extremity, yes, you know, organ harvesting, right? But it's there for a reason. Yes, we just need the receiver. Alright, so thank you, Belle, for joining me on that. I think let's just end this stream off with a bang. By which I mean let's help some people level their stuff up, eh? This is what this build is for, by the way. After playing Sarin, after playing uh, Explosive Lecterman, Mirage, I came to an interesting conclusion. Simply, Thermal Thunder Harrow is insane. Yes, it's some chill, some warm at the same time, exploding of everybody's faces. And when I run out of energy because I forget to refresh my things, well, I just need to cast my abilities. Yeah. The only issue with Thermal Harrow is literally just the energy sustain, because I am running like full on like Blind Rage and everything. But it's basically just a case of making sure you've got your Thurible active. And like, if anything, that you have a way to quickly recover if you mess up your Thurible. It also doesn't really scale particularly well into Steel Path. But I mean, for the sake of ESO. Oh yeah, and my pool noodle. So how is everyone doing? Someone just joined in. Well, they're about to gain a few levels, I reckon. Oh my goodness. You bring a Harrow and everyone's like, "Oh, okay, good. You're gonna be our support DPS, you know, our support sniper." And you just start thermal everything. Yeah, I'm doing good. I actually woke up early today, like, well, earlier than I expected, like 7ish. So it was like a few hours early because I was like, "Oh, okay. I hope I wake up in time for stream." And I woke up more than in time for stream. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." Been playing Starbound quite a lot with my girlfriend. I actually did that till 2 p.m. Um, 2 a.m. Sorry. Last, well, technically morning because it wasn't night, but you get the point. Starbound's a lot of fun. Like, it's one of those games where I was like, "Oh, okay, cool," you know. It's like it's like a platformer sort of survival thing, right? But like, I think it's cause of the mod, like the mods that the community made, that you could literally just go into what was it? You could go into Steam, right? And literally just all you have to do is press like subscribe to mod or something, and it just adds them in. And there are some like really really in-depth mods, and I mean the game itself at base is already, from what I see, pretty cool, right? The mods just enhance it even more. And there's so much stuff to like explore, and every planet is like there's commonalities, but it's different enough as well. And then like we found like some mining, like some planets which are really good for mining, except there were like these massive worms that we had to watch out for. It's a lot of fun. Harold claps at the idea. Yeah, exactly. He's like, support me. Yeah, and then like when I'm out of energy from forgetting to refresh my abilities. Uh, actually, I'm not, because Sampathies. Now I don't mind the Sampathies not being nerfed, like from the slam nerfs, because the Sampathies is a specific slam weapon. In the same way that, like, as much as Arca-Titron was once a little oppressive, I don't actually mind it. Oh, this room. This one's not a very fun room. Because it kind of, like... Actually, I should probably wait till the enemies are all gone to pop the stimulus, because, at least it's early on. If it's in a later stage, it can get a bit bad with the spawn rates if the game decides not to spawn enemies. I've had a few times where like I just had to sit there and watch the efficiency drop because there were just no enemies. And like the moment you spawn, you can like kill them, sure, but like after that, oh no, I forgot to I ran out of energy from forgetting to recast durable. Whatever shall I do? The kind and the kind yet relentless sympathies that's dressed up as a pool noodle. This Dante is really helpful. Of course, I'm gonna say this and immediately get host migrated away from the Dante. But
Is experiment torture? Lab rats also feel pain, yet their suffering creates knowledge. If the lessons learned today save lives in the future, then the ends justify my means.
see, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one is definitely gonna be a bit of a toughie. A bit of a tricky one. Sorry, why are there map markers for my pet being down 3 times? I assume that's where the duplex spawns despawned. Could be my favorite. It's meant to be an end game. Yeah, because it's just chill. That's the thing. So it's like because it's chill, it's not stress. It's not very stressful, right? Once you kind of get it down. Yeah, like it's nice in that sense. Then there's because Archimedia is like it's hard, yes, but the randomness sometimes is just a bit punishing, a bit too punishing. And this one's just like, oh, you know how to blow things up. Well, blow things up a lot. They updated it with new tile sets. Ooh. Imagine one with like the Holvania like Central Park area thing. I think that would be pretty not actually not even as an advert pretty something. It just I think it just would be pretty. And then we could get Scaldra, although I wouldn't want Dedicans. I'm just gonna say right now, like Dedicans would be kind of cringe. Similarly, those Sanctum enemies could be fun, like Murmur. One moment. Yeah. So, pardon, I was responding to my mom about lunch. Yeah, I think it would be nice. I don't know how they would do all the lighting changes and everything, but I mean, I'm sure they can find a way. ADE. Yeah, brain stimulation. Actual socialization. Well, I mean, it's family members, so it's not that much, but actual human to human, real life interaction. Keep the gears turning, and also so that I don't stop. My friend apparently found a video which was like, here's how to defeat the Bao Bao without despite its damage attenuation. And then the video just showed a Torrid Incarnate, which is kind of funny, but also, you really know exactly. They're digital, and they'll go to the extremes. I mean, Reb went to Japan, said, "I really like uh, I really like Japan," and then made Warframe Japan, as in Kome. Right. So like they can do whatever. They made 1999. They made proto frames. They're like, well, the Warframes were people, but what if the Warframes are people? And then they just did that. He said, what if the Warframes and the Sentient, what if Sentient and Warframe, were like put together? Well, yeah, let's make a Warframe. And then he said, what if we made it so that the entire Sentient region was something you could play in back in a time when Sentients and Tenno worked together? And they're like, yeah, let's do that. And of course, there are people going, what? How does this make sense? But it's Warframe. They can do it. I rarely see this style set. It's absolute cinema every single time. I'm stuck. They done Blitz Eximus, my dog. I really gotta put Momentous Bond on my Hound, at least for the ESO loadout, so that I can just bring her back up. But I do think that is something they kind of overlooked in the companion rework. Well, it's like damage is great and all, but like they get downed so easily that basically is always gonna be a yeah, it's basically always gonna be a Panzer Devolution Panzer Valpaphyla. I can't even use words now. In a later game. I mean, late end game rather, because most content you can still bring your pets and they're fine, but like when I did that level cap the other day. I don't think it's possible to keep your pet up with like in level cap. The damage is too much. Pets don't get enough damage reduction for it. There's that one person who was like, actually, if you do synth set with reinforced bond, listen, that's cool. It's genius actually. I don't have the brain power for that.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
The data conduit. Well, so can I. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, this is just really chill. Now and then I might spray paint an Eximus with Fortifier, but it's looking like I don't really gain enough to make it worth it, so. Pool noodle sympathies it is. Rolling guard for pet, oh my goodness. Honestly, like, I don't know why companions have such a long shield delay. That's like one thing that like vexes me to this day. It's like, for some reason, um, companions can, like, their shield recharge delay is like 2 seconds or something. Yeah, most of them at least. And like, I still don't really understand why. And yes, I did press my 4 just to give my companion iframes.
Enter the conduit now.
But yeah. Yeah, pets deserve a bit more. In regards to sustain. Oh, survivability rather. And recovery time is not a bad thing, but like they don't have DR, right? They don't benefit from things like like preserving shell, which is Citrine's affinity range damage reduction. They can get Dante's Triumph, so that does work. You can use Dante to keep your pet alive as long as your pet can get kills. Similarly, most Overguard generation sources like AoE Overguard generation sources. So that and then Frost with Icy Avalanche. But not much beyond that. I want to be able to level cap. I want to be able to level cap with my pet as the primary source of damage. You know. Well, I don't, but it would be fun. Basically run on DR and gazing, yeah. Like, I mentioned in my video on damage reduction, like, damage reduction can work, but it has to be really high. So, the only remedies are to either buff DR or to simply just nerf damage scaling at late levels. So I think like the first thing I would do is to like lower like to kind of plateau enemy damage scaling. I think would be like the easy like the most straightforward way to like make things make more sense at level cap. Because right now it's basically just shield gate or suffer. Like yeah, I could get through that level cap void cascade and all that, but like oh my gosh, why did I press my 2? I could get through that level cap void cascade, mostly face tanking, yes, but near the end, it was like even with all those armor shards in Marilena, she was still kind of running out of health like pretty fast. But yeah, that's one of those things which I hope Chroma gets as well. As in like the frame is like either stronger armor scaling, like the stronger initial armor rather, um, like initial armor scaling, or just like a form of DR or like a heal, you know? Cause like it is the stats I think do go up pretty nicely, but they do kind of struggle at the same time because armor alone isn't much. Armor with adaptation can kind of work, but the thing is, armor with adaptation only really works on like Valkyrie right now, and that's because she has an absurd amount of armor. These is Corpus. These are like easy enough to beat. Can you beat Warframe while beating? Sorry. DR augment down. It's true. Guardian armor. Oh my goodness. Like Guardian armor. I think what Vex armor is like procs of damage taken, right? Like, that kind of makes sense to run Guardian Armor. But, like, that's for damage, you know? Like, what about survivability, you know? The thing that you need to have in order to actually start dealing damage. You know, being alive. Forgot to recast Durable Again award. Goodness, stop knocking me down. Like, Corpus is good and bad. Because Corpus you can like get a lot of them down really fast. But Corpus is also like annoying because of the nullifiers. Garden Eximus. Very sneaky. Oh, I'm oop, ooh. Oh, yep, there we go. Proc on damage taken now at Overguard Ward. Ooh. I almost made it. I don't think any of these are Vadaria though. Are they? No. This is Venato though, so see what do we get? We got Yareli Prime, Venato Prime, Zaku, something, thank you. Okay. Oh, decent haul. Not what we were looking for, but decent regardless. Let's see how I'm looking. Not here. Where is it? Profile, leaderboards, Sanctuary Onslaught Elite, personal. I am ranked 233. That's pretty good. I'm already top 500. And our clan is in the top 50. Now ain't that something? But yeah, let me just quickly Momentous Bond. Where can we put Momentous Bond? Maybe a seismic? I don't know. Right, so either it's Synergize Prospectus and Reflex Denial. But then this one's got Coolant Leak instead of Repo Audit, which is fine. Also Medipet Kit. Yeah, I'll use this one for ESO. Okay. Alright, because it's... Main thing is Manifold Synergized and... Oh, there's no Contagious, I just realized. Where do we put that? I guess if I take out Coolant Leak, I can... Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay. That should be good. Alright. Oh, that's been it for me. So, take it easy, y'all. We got most of Vidaria Prime, which was pretty nice. And we got some relics along the way. So yeah, who knows when I'll get that. So no stream tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment. But Friday will be another stream. As long as all goes well. Hopefully they're quieter, less construction and all that. But if they're not, well, then they're not. So we just hope for the best, right? Anyways, that's been it from me. Take it easy, y'all. Be good to yourselves. I will see y'all hopefully Friday. And of course, the usual stuff, my socials down in the description. I don't know why I'm making like finger guns pointing down as if you can see that, but just know that description has my socials. Namely, Discord is where I'm gonna mention where I go live, and Twitter is where I just ramble about random things I'm a fan of. So it's not really that important, but you can always if you want to hang out. Yeah, and of course subscribe if you haven't already, so that you can catch any streams that I do. I do have a few videos. I did make one very recently, just yesterday. Just talking about a special, specific something that I think is often overlooked. Um, yeah. Yeah. We are, as you can see in the top left, we are working towards memberships and all that. So that will be at 500 subscribers. So yeah, you know, any help is appreciated for that. And of course, once we hit the goal, I will make a new account and I will go through as much as I can of Warframe throughout the story, writing only on Marilena. That is my goal. Once we hit 500, I'm gonna do a let's play from start to finish, Marilena, as basically as much as I can. Obviously, certain quests, like the sacrifice, will have to be done not on Marilena for story reasons, but everywhere else, yeah. Okay. Oh, yep, that's it. I'm going to rest, and I'll see y'all in the future. Bye. I'm gonna eat my dried mango coated in chocolate.